Hey, how's it going? So I want to talk a little bit about perspective. For example, let's talk about David and Goliath. Now we read in that story of David and Goliath that Goliath is out and he's taunting the armies of Israel. He's throwing out curses to God. He's taunting God's people, the armies that are fighting for him, and they hear this and they're scared. And David hears it and he's offended. He hears it and he wants to defend God's honor. And so he goes and he says, I'm going to fight this giant. What is it about this message that gave them two different perspectives? Why was the rest of the army afraid and then David's ready to fight? What's the perspective about? Have you heard the saying, the same boiling water that softens potatoes hardens eggs? It's not necessarily the circumstance, but it's what we're made of. It's what's on the inside. And I want to challenge us to be the kind of people that hear God's voice in the midst of the chaos. Be the kind of people that say, you're not going to talk about my God. And stand up for him and fight for him. The people that look at the circumstance and say, it's not going to break me, it's going to make me better. That's important. And I think the important factor in it is our belief in God. I once heard somebody say that if you can believe the first 4 verses of the Bible, in the beginning God, that you can believe the whole creation story, that you can believe the entire Bible. Because if God is at work in it, then truly amazing things will take place. But if I don't have that grounding, if I don't have that balance in my life, if I don't have things from a godly perspective, then the circumstances of life can just straight up crush me. So how can we, as people, as men and women, look at the circumstances around us, look at the world all around us and say, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be stronger. I'm not going to sit down. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. Because if we have God in our life, our belief is that God is at work. And if God is at work, then we can handle anything. Do we believe that God is at work in our lives? We must believe that if we want to overcome in this life. He says we've been made more than conquerors. We are victorious. No weapon fashioned against us shall stand. And there's all these wonderful verses that remind us that God is at work within us, within his people. But what happens, man, is situations come and I start to hear the lies. And I start to believe them. That I'm not good enough, that I'm not strong enough, that this is going to break me, that I'm bad, and that's why this bad thing happened. Or that I've done something wrong and that's why all these things are happening all around me. When in fact, I'm strong and I'm powerful because I serve a God who's great and who's mighty. So, hey, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope that it brings a little encouragement. Thanks for watching.